Look at me, yeah. Remember when they hated, didn't think we make it. Now they break their neck just to look at me. Remember when I called you and you didn't fall through. Now you hate yourself, you can't look at me, look at me. Yeah. You made me. Yeah. Look at me.
And what up? What's good with y'all? All right, so I know the beginning of this week and all last week just been super ODing on Corvette content, and as you guys can see, we do have it in, superchargers all installed, but I'm gonna give y'all a little break from the C5 content, and today we're gonna be messing with the G35, just little stuff on it, and then I might be giving my nephew a ride in this car. This is my first ride along in the G35, so I felt it'll be a cool time to get like a little reaction video on my nephew.
What's good with y'all?
So I think I'm slowly rubbing off on this fool. He lightweight trying to get into cars and stuff. Where your little cars at? Go grab them. Let me see them things. Oh, a little insider on my nephew, because you know I always share and give y'all insider on your boy life and stuff. So this is my brother's son. My brother is the one that rode in the 350Z, and my brother was in jail for how long? And I want to say about 4 or 5 years or so. That's when we found out about, you know, his son, etc., etc. Long story short. Since my brother's been out, you know, he's doing the whole rekindling with his son thing. And while he was in jail, you know, obviously my nephew was over here getting to know this side of the family. But, you know, he's been over here a lot more. Took him and my other nephew to the shop with me. And now this fool's acting like he's trying to like cars and stuff. So I come home one day and I see these just sitting upstairs. Well, I seen the Skyline sitting upstairs and I was like, whose Skyline is this? And then he came over today with the Supra, and I was like, oh, got the Supra? Why your wheel twisted, fool?
Which one?
This one.
That's my dad.
So you know you're supposed to keep these in the middle, right? This is how you align your car. You always keep this in the middle. That way your wheels are straight and the car goes straight when you not turning. But always keep it in the middle. Come on, man. You gotta learn how to align. Gotta keep that alignment straight. I don't even drift, it's dead. It's dead. Look, you already crashing. I can tell where this is going. All right, so first things first, before I take my nephew with me, because you guys know that I took the 350Z to the shop and it's just been chilling there because I've been dogging that car, and after the Tahoe trip and stuff, it just needed a break. So took it there, been driving the G35, but I haven't really been vlogging or getting any content with it. I just been, you know, enjoying the car. And you guys remember when the supercharged setup was in my 350Z, it was problem after problem after problem with supercharged setups, belt issues. And this car has had no belt issues, like literally no issues at all. It's been running solid. I haven't lost a belt in I don't know how many months. So for the most part, this car is pretty solid now. I actually got this DE supercharged set up to function and do what I wanted to do. But it has an exhaust leak right now. I guess a gasket blew out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace this gasket, and I'm also gonna replace the blow-off valve. I kind of want something a little louder. And I was listening to the old videos of my 350Z when it had the other blow-off valve on, and I kind of liked it. It was a little bit more of a turbo whistling sound when you're kind of just cruising, whereas this one's more of a shh. Let me replace this gasket, replace this blow-off valve, and then me and my nephew gonna go head to the shop, and we're gonna go pick up the 350. So I'm gonna give him a ride in the G35. Want to see how he likes this car, and then I'll give him a ride in the 350. You know which car is the 350?
Which one? That Corvette?
No, the Corvette is a Corvette.
The blue one?
Yes, that's the 350.
Oh. I saw one of those cars at Target.
You might have saw one, but it ain't like mine though.
It looked exactly the same.
It didn't look exactly the same.
It did.
Mine's is unique. That kit is one off. That's my kit.
Well.
But yeah, let me get the jack and get this thing up real quick. Oh yeah, and I forgot I haven't showed you guys what was changed on here since the last time. So I did end up taking off the Kinetics intake manifold and decided to run a stock intake with the Motordyne plenum spacer. And my reasoning for that was I just wanted something that looked OEM. I'm gonna put the OEM engine cover on here and just have it looking stock. So turns out it's not a exhaust gasket. The actual flex pipe on the Y pipe freaking has a hole in it. So this is the second time this thing has put a hole in the Y pipe. So I might just get rid of the flex section, the flex section completely, and then just run like some hard pipe or something. Just get rid of that, because this is the second time I've had a leak, and don't really need flexing right here, because on the down or on the test pipes up here it has flex pipes, so it doesn't need another flex section. So might just remove this completely. But well, looks like I'm gonna be mobbing around with the exhaust leak today. All right, so just finished up the blow valve install. Bam. Or well, I don't even know if y'all seen it, but so blow valve on, and it's time to go. These fools tripping. My brother and my nephew over here, I guess they over here playing Mario Kart / tag.
You gotta catch me, I'm the blue one. That's really Mike driving.
Oh, you didn't, that ain't me driving. Crashing and shit. So let's start this thing up. See what this thing sounds like on here. Yep, louder. Slow. So what's the fastest car you've been in?
A Mercedes.
Mercedes?
Uh-huh.
What kind of Mercedes?
I don't know, just Mercedes. Or a BMW, actually, yeah, BMW. bushings to come. I don't know if you feel it, but the car feels hella, yeah, it feels hella swayed. So that's why I'm not really trying to go like hella fast, just because it's hella unpredictable. Yeah.
And I'd rather not kill my nephew and me at the same time. What kind of cars do you like?
As long as it's fast, I like them.
How'd you get into cars? When did you start liking cars?
Once I saw you going crazy on the cars with your blue car, that one blue car, like a couple years ago, I remember.
The teal one.
Yeah, that's when I two favorite cars when I was like your age, or probably when I was a little bit older than you is when I started liking those cars.
I like the Skyline, but my car ain't go faster.
The Supra.
Yeah.
Well, you can get a Supra out here, but you can't really get a Skyline.
Yeah. I saw one of your YouTube videos, something broke one. Whatever car that was.
It's hard to get them out here in the U.S. Hella loud, huh? So the sound that you're hearing is the air being relieved from the supercharger. So like right now when we're coasting, if the car was in gear and I didn't have the throttle plate open, it would be relieving air out of the blow-off valve. That way it doesn't hit the throttle plate. That's why you hear it staying open when we're kind of just cruising. And then see how now that I'm on the gas, it's open. But then when I get on the gas, it closes because it wants all the pressure to go into the engine.
He started looking so hard. He started looking so heavy like this. He started staring.
What is that, a
Yeah.
fucking airplane, fucker?
He just had his backpack at home. The sound though.
Yeah, I like the way this car sounds. My Corvette's gonna sound similar, but a little different.
I like how like heavy growl.
Corvette?
Yeah.
Yep, the Corvette. I got a supercharger on there also.
Oh, it's really cool. Look at his little dog. Even the dog was looking at us.
So what you think?
It's the fastest car by far ever been in.
Don't say that because you ain't rode in my 350Z yet. So we dropping this off today. We're about to go pick that up, and then we'll ask you again what's your fastest car you rode in.
All right. We're gonna see.
All right, let's pump this E85. You know what E85 is?
Nope.
Ethanol. It's gas.
Oh.
See it? The yellow pump. Ethanol. All right, so we just pulling up here to the shop, and now we're gonna drop the G35 off, and we're gonna grab the 350Z. Dark in this thing.
I look like a movie theater.
Tree fitty. So you ready for this one?
Yep. It looked faster too. It looked like it got way more aerodynamic.
So the other, damn, my bumper popped off. Sheesh. Probably coming up our driveway just now, but anywho, I'm about to pull this thing in, and then we're gonna do part 2 of this video. So if you're watching this, make sure you click the next one, because that one is part 2 with the 350Z ride on this little turd right here.
I've been going too crazy, these niggas too shady. Speed limit 65, I'm about to do 80. Fuck them niggas hating on. I've been on the come up. You can go to speed, but it's better if you run up. You can ride with a nigga, but I'ma give you a choice. If you really wanna holler, then I'ma